The GMCP Indian Ocean West team works with partner agencies in 13 countries, from Pakistan to South Africa, aiming to build the capacity to counter maritime crime. The team currently has a presence in 5 countries and is the oldest team in GMCP, having started work on countering piracy in the Horn of Africa and Indian Ocean in 2009. Since then, it's expanded in the fight against all forms of maritime crime. The sea lines of communication in the Indian Ocean are among the world's most strategically important, serving as vital links for global trade. The support UNODC GMCP delivers can be summarized in 3 thematic areas: supporting maritime law enforcement and port law enforcement capacity, enhancing regional cooperation, and facilitating legal finish of maritime crimes. Starting in 2001, the team shifted from the majority of standard maritime law enforcement and seamanship training to national venues through the in-country maritime law enforcement mentoring program. In that program, 7 mentors are located with maritime law enforcement agencies in Comoros, Kenya, Madagascar, Mauritius, Mozambique, Seychelles, and Tanzania.
You press these 2 locks here and you open your freeze box.
This embedment allows mentors to provide specific training leading to qualification on regionally standardized lists of seamanship and maritime law enforcement skills, and to deliver on-the-ground advice and support on operational planning methods and fostering a culture of maintenance.
Because it should be here, but I can see this one that has to.
Donc ce système qu'on a abonné avec le satellite de CLS, et nous on a le fiche web pour le suivi de ces embarcations au niveau de Comores. Étant donné que je suis le responsable de TIC au niveau du centre de surveillance, il était important de prendre cette formation en considération, car c'est parmi les outils qui vont nous pousser à renforcer notre capacité en domaine de surveillance et en domaine de suivi de la pêche au niveau de mon travail.
We're doing this training to help our recipient countries fight fisheries crimes, especially illegal, unregulated, unreported fishing. Aside from highlighting the use of satellite imagery in fighting fisheries crimes, we also highlight the value, the necessity of our partnership with non-government organizations or non-profit organizations such as Skylight, Global Fishing Watch, TrigMat Tracking, C4ADS, International MCS Network, the Joint Analytics Cell, and all of those organizations that we can tap to help our recipient countries in their fight against fisheries crimes in the region.
In addition, UNODC GMCP provides more specific training support by organizing maritime domain awareness courses and seminars, delivering instruction on port law enforcement, constructing ship-in-a-box visit board search and seizure simulator facilities, and organizing maritime rule of law exercises intended to integrate the skills and exercise skills developed in all areas of GMCP training on MDA, maintenance, boarding operations, and prosecution into single full-scale simulations at sea. All interventions have a strong focus on regional cooperation. Under the mandate of the Indian Ocean Forum on Maritime Crime, UNODC GMCP provides a strong regional coordination mechanism covering thematic areas of intervention focusing on piracy, maritime drug trafficking, crimes in the fisheries sector, countering trafficking of weapons and improvised explosive device components, and enforcement of sanctions regimes established by the UN Security Council.
Baseline of Tanzania.
Under the IOFMC, UNODC GMCP has organized regional prosecutor network forum events, as well as Southern Route partnership meetings, bringing together anti-narcotics and maritime law enforcement agencies from countries along the maritime heroin and methamphetamine trafficking route from the Macron coast to Southern Africa. All of this while working together with other international and regional organizations, including Combined Maritime Forces, European Union Naval Forces, Interpol, and International Maritime Organization. Obtaining legal finish on maritime crimes starts with developing expertise on law of the sea and developing UNODC GMCP references on the subject. Those skills are further refined through review of case studies presented at meetings of the Prosecutor Network Forum, allowing prosecutors from across the Indian Ocean region to meet, share knowledge, solve problems, and discuss cooperative strategies for prosecuting maritime crimes. The forum also helps member states review legal frameworks with a view to ratifying and incorporating relevant international conventions into national law. University GMCP's legal work further includes programs to embed mentors in prosecutor offices and to facilitate expert exchanges between prosecutor offices within the region. Lastly, GMCP hosts simulated trials where these skills are put to the test in front of a real judge. Ultimately, all of these efforts are aimed towards building the foundation of maritime rule of law and governance that will be essential to maintaining prosperity and stability for this key region into the future.